Electronic configuration of elements. Now we will discuss about electronic configuration of elements. If we take now periodic table according to Niels Bohr atomic model, every atom contains nucleus in the middle of the atom. In the atom, nucleus present. In that nucleus, neutrons are present. Now atomic number means number of protons in the atom. Now mass number means sum of the number of protons and neutrons is known as mass number. Now we will discuss about the shells of atoms. Now each and every atom contains a main shell. In every main shell contains a particular number of electrons. Now you will see in every atom number of electrons are equal to number of protons. Now we will see the atom, the number of main shells in the atom. We have to follow the principle is 2n square, where n equal to orbit number. If n equal to 1, it means 2 into 1 square equal to 2. It means first main shell contains 2 electrons in every atom. If we take n equal to 2, 2 into 2 square equal to 8. It means 8 electrons are present in a second main shell. If we take third main shell, 2 into 3 square means 18. Third main shell contains 18 electrons. So by using this principle, we can calculate a number of electrons in a particular orbit. If we take, for example, in the periodic table, if you go, potassium atomic number is 19. It means it contains 19 electrons as well as 19 protons. If write electronic configuration of potassium, first main shell 2 electrons, second main shell 8 electrons, third main shell 8 electrons, and fourth main shell is 1 electron. It means its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p, 6, 4s1. It means geometrical electronic configuration 2881. By seeing that, we can see the position of the particular atom in the periodic table. For example, if we take potassium, it contains 4 main shell. It means this is belonging to 4th period. Like that, if we take any atom, by seeing their number of main shells, we can find out the period number in the periodic table. If we take sodium, 3 main shells are present. It means it belonging to 3rd period. If we take lithium, it contains 2 main shells. It means 2nd period. If we take rubidium, like that, vice versa, we can calculate the number of period by seeing their main shells. Number of valence electrons are equal to group number. So it will be possible for S and P block elements. Now if we go for magnesium, its geometrical electronic configuration is 282. It means it contains 3 main shells as well as aluminum. If we see, we can calculate easily the particular group number of particular atom. If we go for D block elements, chromium, copper, silver, gold, like that, by seeing their main shells, we can find out the number of period in the periodic table. So at last, if we see overall conclusion of this atomic number and mass number, number of electrons are said to be atomic number, number of protons are said to be atomic number. Sum of the protons and neutrons are called mass number. Now, by seeing the atom, we can say number of protons are equal to number of neutrons. Now, by seeing the number of main shells, we can identify the number of period in the periodic table. So, it will be very easy to find the period number in the periodic table by seeing the particular atom in the periodic table.